How about this lighting with the lights off? I feel like we're gonna tell ghost stories. And then she ran out of eyeliner! But not really. So I just wanted to do a really quick video on a foundation that I have been loving lately that I think a lot of people are probably looking over at the drugstore. And that is the Hardcandy foundation called Just Face It. And it is a featherweight formula, one-step foundation. It says that it gives you flawless skin in a flash. One-step foundation is your primer, concealer, foundation, and powder. Leaves skin shine-free and natural looking. And I can't agree with the claims, but I still really like the foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's got a pump. But what's funny is it shouldn't have a pump. It's really, really thick. It's kind of like a Maybelline whipped foundation or something. So you get about once out of the pump before it won't pump anymore. But that's fine because I normally don't need more than one, maybe two pumps. What I find this foundation is best for is My Face But Better. This doesn't give you flawless coverage like it says it does, but it is featherlight. It really doesn't feel like you're wearing much on your face. And it's got a very different consistency to any other foundation I've used. I don't know, there's just something different about it. It's hugely water resistant. Like you'll get kind of a film on your hands when you use it, which is kind of gross, and it doesn't really wash off. But that means the foundation isn't going to wash off when you sweat or things like that, which, you know, if you live in Texas is a plus. And yeah, so it doesn't cover every pockmark on my face, but I really think that it smooths everything over. It's a wonderful tone. Like, it looks like skin. I feel like I have a really hard time finding a foundation for fair skin that isn't super yellow or pink or too tan or too white. Like, I have a really hard time finding a natural colored foundation, and I feel like this is totally it for me. I have 776 porcelain, and I feel like it just looks like my skin, but way better. It's everything smoothed over. You can still see my marks, but they're not just like red and angry looking. They're just toned down, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a pound of makeup. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a pound of makeup, but I'm still really, but I still feel more, not presentable, because I think you're presentable whether or not you wear makeup, but you know, you just feel a little more put together. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, I think it's maybe a great foundation for work or just like day-to-day stuff where you don't need to look flawless and you know, like you've never had a pimple in your life, but when you definitely want to look like more than you rolled out of bed. So that's what I've been loving this foundation for. I've been using it every time I wear foundation for the past few weeks. Yeah, so I've got a clip of me putting it on that I will show you. And you know what? I'm not going to blab on about this because I've said pretty much what I have to say, and I don't feel like making this a super long video if it doesn't need to be. I believe this was $7 or $8. I found it at Walmart, and if you're looking for a My Face But Better foundation that doesn't feel heavy, that has pretty good staying power, then you know what? I say give this a try. It has a drugstore price, and I think it performs a very specific role in your beauty routine. I have plenty of foundations that are light coverage that will not cover my acne at all. Like, it'll be like my skin tone is evened out, but then I've got these blaring red acne marks. This really does help fade them, but it doesn't cover them like a full coverage foundation would. So it's really interesting. Like I said, it is really thick, so the biggest downside is that the container isn't very well suited to the product. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a drugstore price, so yeah, I say give it a shot. You might like it. So I hope you guys maybe go out and try it. If anybody else has tried it, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.